Beauty as wellness didn't start on social media. In this episode of Just a Sip, I share why beauty rituals matter, how repetition builds confidence, and why this philosophy anchors my work through the Glow on the Go lifestyle and the Glow method. This isn't about trends, it's about rhythm, it's about intention. It's about creating small, repeatable rituals that support your mental clarity, confidence, and presence. Because beauty isn't vanity, it's vitality. Hi, I'm Tracy, and welcome back to Just a Sip. This is a space where we talk about beauty without pressure, wellness without perfection, and small, repeatable practices that support real life. If you've been feeling a little stretched or a little tired or simply claiming, let me go back here. Hi, I'm Tracy, and welcome back to Just a Sip. This is a space where we talk about beauty without pressure, wellness without perfection, and small, repeatable practices that support real life. If you've been feeling a little stretched, a little tired, or simply craving a moment to reset, this episode is for you. Today we're talking about something that feels very important to me, beauty as a wellness ritual, not a trend. Somewhere along the way, beauty got caught up in the algorithms and the launches, the must-haves, and 30-second transformations. Long before social media, women were washing their faces with intention, brushing their hair with care, applying oils, creams, powders. They weren't trying to impress anyone, but they were preparing to ground themselves and to say to themselves, I am here, I am worthy, I am ready. That's wellness. And repetition is what makes it powerful. When you repeat something daily, a skincare routine, a simple makeup rhythm, a moment of stillness before you leave the house, your nervous system recognizes it and it says, this is familiar, this is safe. We know how to do this. That familiarity builds confidence, not hype, not adrenaline, confidence. That's why my philosophy, Glow on the Go, is built on small, repeatable practices, not full glam every day, not chasing every trend, but choosing what works for you and repeating it until it becomes easy. Because when something becomes easy, it becomes identity. You no longer look like you're trying to look polished. You are polished. You no longer feel like you're hoping to feel confident. You move with confidence. And that is wellness. As a former dancer and educator, I understand the power of repetition deeply. You don't rehearse once and expect mastery. You build muscle memory. Beauty is no different. A 10 to 20 minute ritual done consistently does more for your presence than an occasional dramatic overhaul. Run into the makeup counter and ta-da, It's the consistency that makes the difference. When you treat beauty like a ritual instead of a trend, it stops feeling like pressure and starts feeling like care. And that shift changes everything. In closing, beauty is not superficial, it's not extra, it's not frivolous. When practiced with intentionality, beauty becomes a form of grounding, a quiet declaration that you matter, that your presentation matters. that how you feel when you walk into the room matters. This is G.L.O on the go. Beauty that fits into your life, not the other way around. Small, repeatable practices that create confidence. And confidence is always radiant. Thank you for spending this Just a Sip with me. And if this episode resonated with you, consider subscribing so you don't miss future Just a Sip moments. Or you can share this with someone who could use a quiet reset tonight. Until next time, stay radiant. Bye-bye now.